Last year, my partner and I moved her 84-year-old mom in with us to become our caregivers, and her health became our responsibility. I like to make her food very nutrient-dense, but she also needs soft and lower sodium food. This made cooking meals for her and the rest of the family a bit more complicated. I don't want her to feel left out at mealtime by serving her something completely different from the rest of the family, so I like to make meals that are Lola-friendly but can be easily altered to make the rest of the family happy. Here's how I make a cheap, healthy, and delicious vegetable and pasta soup. I start by sauteing my aromatics in olive oil to build lots of flavor. Today, I combined carrots, onion, and celery. After about 5 minutes, I add some garlic and then some tomato paste, and I let that cook down for a few more minutes. I add a big bundle of thyme and rosemary that I tied up in twine, some bay leaves, and then no salt added steamed tomatoes. This soup is very versatile, but for today's veggies, I'm going with fennel, broccoli, and cauliflower. I do add a little bit of sea salt, but I go light on it. Of course, you could add broth instead, but to keep things cheap and easy, I just went with water today. Adding a Parmesan rind is also great for building flavor, but I didn't have that, so I went with grated parm. To add more protein to the soup, I go with a high-protein pasta, and I also add some canned chickpeas that have been drained and rinsed. Once the pasta has finished cooking, I remove the herbs and bay leaf. When serving, I add more flavor with some truffle oil and olive oil. For Lola's, I go light on the cheese so it's not too salty. When serving the soup for the rest of the family, I also did the truffle oil. I added a bit of extra sea salt, was more generous with the Parmesan cheese, and added some cayenne for extra spice.